Hey, this is WhyBeAre with MudRunner, a Spintires game, aka Spintires MudRunner. And this is kind of an interesting release because it's a separate game from Spintires, but if you own the original on Steam, you can get this one for 50% off, which makes it only $15, which is about the price I would expect a good DLC to be, and that's kind of what this feels like. It feels like an updated version of Spintires with a good DLC edition. So it has a bunch of new vehicles, a new map, a new challenge mode, and a much improved tutorial, which is where we're going to be starting things because the original tutorial wasn't that great. It was basically a screen that said, here are all the controls. Now it does a real good job of easing you into it. So it says, welcome to MudRunner, a Spintires game. This tutorial will show you basic game concepts. First of all, let's have a look around. Tilt the right thumbstick to move the camera. So we can do that real quickly. I think the map's still loading up right there because it was a little laggy. It says, cool. Now let's drive. Release the parking brake and drive along the asphalt road. So, parking brake release, and let's start driving. And the driving controls are the same as pretty much any other racing game. Left bumper, right bumper, those do accelerate and brake, and then left analog stick does the steering. It'd be really weird if a game said, here, you steer with the right analog stick and you like it. You have approached a muddy road. Engage all-wheel drive and differential lock. So you hit A and X. Everything's ready to go and we can go right through this. And I really like the way it works when you have the controller and in the bottom left it actually says X for diff lock, A for all-wheel drive. It makes it nice and easy and clear what button you need to hit to do what action. But when you use the keyboard, it doesn't do that, unfortunately. You just kind of have to memorize the controls, but it's not hard. There's like 4 controls you gotta memorize and that's it. So let's make our way to that B130. You are now approaching another truck. In MudRunner, you can switch between trucks that you have unlocked. Drive closer to the truck. We don't have to drive very far though. That thing is just a few feet away from us and honked at us. Now let's switch to this truck. To do so, enter advanced mode and use the change truck option. So advanced mode is up arrow and then we go to change truck, B130. Good work. Note that this truck is rear drive only and does not have differential lock. Release the parking brake and keep driving along the road. Parking brake off. Engine is starting and we can continue along this road. What exactly does this truck actually have in it? Like whatever it is, it's explosive. Is this stuff legal? Am I transporting illegal goods and we gotta use like these back roads to avoid the law? So each truck in MudRunner is equipped with a winch that you can attach to nearby trees or vehicles. Let's use quick winch mode to pull ourselves over the hill. So hit Y and then hit Y again and then we can accelerate and winch pull at the same time. Up the hill. And more winch pull. More winch pull. Alright, do we need to detach the winch or not yet? I think we need to. Now, the game's not actually telling me how, but I'm pretty sure you just go back to advanced mode and then release winch. There you go. It says, very good. Release the winch and proceed along the road towards the building. Just a second too late. I guess I grabbed too close to the tree and I didn't actually get to where I was supposed to go. And once we get to that building, I think we can offload my illegal goods because I have done the tutorial before because this is an open world game and on open world games, a little bit of background information can go a long way. So it says you've arrived at the garage where you can install add-ons and trailers. Your truck can also be rescued and brought back to the garage if you're playing in casual mode. To access the garage, you must first unlock access to it by delivering 4 garage points. Someone has already delivered 3 points to this garage and because your truck has 1 point, we can unlock it. Alright, so unload. It says, done! Your truck gets fully repaired when you visit an unlocked garage, but gets refueled for only up to 200 liters. The aim of the game is to deliver logs to the lumber mill. So now let's install add-on that carries logs. Alright, so up and then I bet it's the one called the log carriage. It says, great, now drive to the log station. Alright. Gotta turn the parking brake off. I don't even remember turning that on. It turned itself on automatically when I got to the garage, I guess. And the log station is not far from here. You can see it already. I can even see the little box that we have to enter. It's that close. So it's only going to take us about 20 seconds to get from the garage to the log station. If only it was that easy in the regular mode, right? Well, no, that wouldn't be fun. It's actually fun to have a challenge. Here, you can load up your truck. Different log types yield different amounts of load points. Our current truck can only be loaded with short logs. Okay. So, give me them short logs then. Oh, we got a hole to log it. Good. Now let's proceed to our final destination, the lumber mill. All right, let's go, truck. Oh, parking brake's on again. Parking brake keeps turning on me. I'm not going to be fooled, though. Now I know that it does that. And I know that that's water, and water is bad for the truck, so we're gonna stay on the edge of the mud right here and try not to fall into the water or tip over. It looked like he might have tipped over a little bit right there, but we're okay. I'm noticing for the controls for this game, I do like driving around better with the controller, but I'm not that good with controlling the camera with the controllers. You see right here, this is a really awkward camera angle I got going. So what I need to do is just use the mouse every now and then to get a good camera angle, and then once I have the good camera angle, I go back to the controller until I get a bad camera angle again, and back to the mouse. I'm sure there's a better way to use the camera on the controller. I'm just not used to it yet, because I think actually before I mostly played this game with the keyboard, which sounds kind of strange that I'm playing with the controller. Perfect. It's now time to unload our truck. But remember, this will be 2 out of 8 load points total required to fill up the lumber mill in a real game. All right, so unload. And congratulations, you have finished the tutorial. This tutorial didn't cover everything in the game, so attend challenges to learn more. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, because I'm actually pretty excited for challenges, because there were no challenges in the old version of Spintires. So we have 9 challenges. The first one is called The Rig. Pick up a trailer, then drive the rig to a small town. And there are some bonus objectives as well, but right now I just wanna focus on completing a challenge. So let's start this thing up. Okay, the text here seems to be the same as before, but I do notice it says, use cockpit camera when driving with trailer as a bonus objective. It's kind of interesting because before there was no cockpit camera. I'm pretty sure there was a mod to do it, but it wasn't a part of the game officially. So how do we use the cockpit camera? Let's see here. Nope. Ooh! I got the horn. You can actually see the dude in there hitting the horn. Alright, cockpit camera. Okay, cockpit camera is click the left analog stick, and that's interesting. So they have it where it has all the information like normal, and it's just kind of baked in. Okay, that works. And then, can we actually drive? No, parking brake is on. Where are we going? Hold up. Navigation map. All right, so we need to go about 300 meters away. That's not too far. Let's make our way over there. Gotta go around the corner, and it's telling me to drive on this side of the road, so I will. I mean, we have a left-hand drive car, so logically we drive on the right side of the road. I call it a car. This is a big old truck. It is not a car. I like it actually has the animation for when you're steering, that it does like the full rotation. Some games will just say, oh, you're using the interior camera, you just get a little bit of rotation because it's a pain to animate the arms going back and forth like that. I wonder, can you see them hit the horn from the inside? Oh, you can! What about the parking brake? Oh, you can! I'm gonna get myself stuck. We got no all-wheel drive. No differential lock. The only thing that'll keep you going in the mud right here is maintaining momentum. And I just lost it all right there by smacking on the parking brake. That was great. So I'm just following the red line right here. I see a big old red arrow. And that's apparently where we want to stop. I don't know what happens after we get here. It says, position your truck properly, attach the trailer, reverse towards the trailer. Alright, so there's the trailer. And actually, is there a way to look out of the vehicle? That's going to be a pain trying to back up like this. You can't really see behind you. There's no mirror or anything. So you know what? We're just going to go ahead and pop to the outside camera for this. Although I do mostly want to use the inside camera because it's a new feature. And I love me my new features. Alright, we're coming in at a really awkward angle because I couldn't see where it was behind me in that first initial alignment part. So let's do a quick adjustment here to get it lined up properly. Pull forward a bunch. And then back it up. There we go. That's some good alignment right there. Pull it straight in. Don't need to change anything. Just straight in. Oh, that is nice. All right. How far back do we need to go? I'm assuming just trying to make it match up, right? All right. Truck position. Now into advanced mode. Okay. Advanced mode. And so to attach the trailer, select the trailer attachment socket and press A. You got to hit right to go to there. Got it. Boom. Trailer attached. So it says, great, now use the navigation map to locate your next destination. So I guess we'll go back in the inside, and then well, we just got to go over to there. That's the destination. How do we get there? We're going to exit out of here, and we're going to want to go to the right. And we could either go through a kind of treacherous road right here or a seemingly easy road right here. So what we'll do is we'll go out here, exit, drive down this road, take the first left, keep on going all the way around to this area, and then we'll come around and get to where we need to go. Actually, is this a shortcut? Maybe you could drive through this area? Hard to tell. Well, I got the basic idea of where I want to go. That's all I need to get started. We'll figure out if that's a shortcut when we get there. And we are going through the gears. We're in gear 2. And oh my goodness, this trailer is heavy and the parking brake's not on. I almost felt like the parking brake is on. We're driving so slowly. But nope, this is just a big heavy trailer we attached. I don't even know what it has in it. Do I want to know? Is it one of those trailers with the illegal goods again? It's like, we could tell you what's in the trailer, but we'd have to do away with you if we told you. There we go. We got some speed going now. I don't know if we can stop with all this weight behind us, but we don't need to stop. We just need to go faster and faster and faster. Right through that mud puddle. Ooh, we actually did lose a little bit of speed right there. Come on, get through that mud puddle nice and easy. I don't want to have to winch out of here. Don't make me winch. Don't make me wince. We're good. We're good. Oh, come on. Come on. Believe. I believe. And it worked. All right, we are through. And on to the paved road. I like the paved road. Paved road is nice and easy. I don't have to worry about nothing at all here. Except maybe going so fast I fly off the road in the corner. But I don't even know if I can do that because this is not a speed vehicle. This is an off-roading machine that goes fast off-roading. Like right here on the paved road, it's not that fast. I noticed when you do things sometimes, the camera just kind of locks back to the front. I gotta figure out exactly what causes it to lock so I can make use of that to my advantage. Because sometimes I'll be looking over to the left and it's like, whoops, I just accidentally got the camera going forward. So there's a dirt one we could have took to the left, but I'm gonna just, again, stick to the paved road. Keep it simple. Except for that shortcut. We're gonna check if that's a shortcut because it looked like it could have been a shortcut. Probably not. We're gonna make sure though. How long until we see the road? Is that the road? I think that's the road. Let me pull up the map and make sure real quickly. We're gonna let the vehicle roll. Yep, that's right. I was really worried we were gonna crash into that light post right there. Not being able to see. Oh no! It just said bonus objective failed because I was driving on the wrong side of the road because I pulled up the map and drove at the same time. Well, we can still get 2 of the bonus objectives. We can always come back to it. Oh no! We just failed another bonus objective because I got 1 damage on my vehicle. Alright, well, you want to fail the next one too? Because I think that's what the shortcut I thought was, right? Okay, that's definitely not a shortcut then. That is blocked off. Well, I failed 2 of the bonus objectives. The only one I haven't failed is the don't leave the cab while you're driving. And do we want to turn right here? No, that looks like a dead end too. We want to keep going forward all the way around. And since I've already failed the objective, we're going to take up both sides of the road. Because it don't matter what I do now. Might as well make it easy on myself. Kind of sad that I failed it in such a dumb way. Like all because I was trying to pull up the map and drive at the same time. I can only blame myself for doing that. That's the sad part. It's like, well, whose fault is it, WhyBeAre, that you failed? Mine. Oh, we're going a little too tight in this corner. Luckily, there was no post there I could have hit. All right. Traffic in the way. I don't have to care because I already lost that objective. So if we bump them, so be it. No, I didn't bump them. I actually went through that cleanly. Looked like a pretty tight fit, too. Especially with the trailer. Uh-oh. Losing speed a little bit. Come on, truck. Ooh. We might have to winch. Nope, we're good. We're good. Thought we would, but I didn't. So we just gotta deliver the trailer to the location marked on the navigation map. That's all it says. And try not to hit the Jeep that's parked right there. Well, not a Jeep. It's the Russian equivalent of a Jeep. Is that the arrow over there? I think I see a little bit of red. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's where we want to go. All right, try to stay on the dirt. Yeah, I want to stay on the road. No. You want to stay on the dirt because the dirt is the road. See, in my mind, when I think road, I think nice, paved, and smooth for my sports car. I don't think, yeah, it's a muddy bog, but you can get your truck through it if you lock the differentials and put on all-wheel drive. See, that's not me. Now it says reverse the truck so that the trailer is properly positioned. Oh my goodness, this extra effort. I did not expect this. How are you supposed to reverse a trailer in this kind of terrain? Can we even get enough traction to do that? I can't even, like, actually do a 180 here because there's so little space and I can't even see the trailer. Like, how am I supposed to reverse what I can't even see? I mean, I could try, but I don't expect this to go very well at all. We're gonna try this. Like, look, I can't see what the trailer's doing. I can guess what it's doing and try to, like, counter steer, but I have no idea what angle it's at or anything. This is not gonna work. There's no way. I mean, if it does, it's a miracle. All right, let's take a peek. I'm just gonna jump out the cab so I can see here. That's not too bad. I was thinking it was like super jackknifed or something, but it's not. We're just completely off target. Can we maneuver it into target, though? Maybe. This is actually good maneuvering right here. Come on. You know what? We should do this the lazy way. So what's the lazy way? You detach trailer, and then just realign the truck, and then back in it straight on. Like, I wouldn't have been so misaligned if I knew what was happening behind me at the start. And I kind of wish you could just drive the little cars around. I know there's probably a mod for that, because there are so many mods for the original. I know there's probably one to do that. I wonder, I gotta look into this, if mods for the original are cross-compatible. I really hope they are, because that would be awesome. So, lining this thing back up again. Nice and easy, nice and easy. That looks like I should be able to attach. Okay, attach, and then just back it up. Alright, advanced mode, detach trailer. Then drive away from the trailer to complete the challenge. You ain't done yet. Get away from the illegal goods before we dispose of you. Alright, well, I got the cockpit camera one, which is like the one you can't fail from mistakes. I guess it's okay to back it up without using the cockpit camera. That's nice. Because, yeah, at least that I know of, there is no way to see behind you. So now there is also a new map called The Bog. We have all the same maps as before, and thankfully, the new map is one of the ones you start with. It's actually the first map, so we can go and just play that. We also have some new vehicles, and the ones I'm most interested in, unfortunately, are all locked, but I believe the C375 is a new vehicle, I think. Let me check on this, actually. Just to confirm this is the new vehicle, I launched up the original Spintires, and it is not there, at least in the vehicle selector. It might be one that you could just find laying around, but I'm going to assume it's new, so we're going to grab the C375. And just for visual variety, because the B131 and the C255 look pretty similar, we're going to get an A469 and a B130. I called that a 130. That's the 130. That's the 131. And that's the setup we're going to have, so we're going to keep this on casual mode. We're not going to actually accomplish anything in this driving. We're just going to try out the new area, because this is a new map, and I figure we should at least take a look at it. Now, which one do I want to drive? Well, I guess we're going to drive... yeah, I like driving this one. It's just so cute. We're going to drive this one. All right, so start the thing, park and brake off, and we are away. I like how you can see the engine through the vehicle like that. It just looks neat. And this is probably the best vehicle to me for just exploring around, because it has differential locking and all-wheel drive, which keeps me out of trouble most of the time. I mean, I still can totally get stuck, even with those, but they do a good job of making sure I don't get stuck like a complete idiot. And then when I do get stuck, we got the winch to help me along. But yeah, I'm just going to cruise along and see what this place is like. Like, is that an alternative route? Probably not. We're going to try it anyways. Spintires. We can off-road if we want to. And that is actually a route, isn't it? Awesome. I think it's a route. Yeah, that's totally a route. It's a less traveled route. And it's surprisingly packed. That means we can go pretty faster here. We're in 5th gear. And we are, well, we're not flying, because no matter what, this thing is pretty slow. But we're moving good. Although we were, and then we just kind of stopped a little bit on something. Pretty nice looking area so far, though. I mean, the original Spintires, though, those places look nice, too. Like, I was never really playing Spintires and thought, wow, this place doesn't look good. It's a nice looking game, and this map just continues that tradition. Come on. Get it. Yeah, I don't know why I doubted you for a second. I'm sorry. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got damaged. ABC, what are you doing? I'm driving right into the water. This is how you get stuck right here. What are you doing, WhyBeAre? Get out of there. I can't. There's like a boulder under the water and I can't see it. Dangerous water level, I know. My ABC 123 is doing its best to get out of here. Get out of the water. I'm going to tip it over. I'm going to roll it over right here. Oh my goodness. This is so dumb. I am stuck. How about this? Parking brake. Parking brake can hold us. Anything we can really winch to? Not really. I mean, we could try to just winch up to there, I guess, and see if that does anything. Winch! Winch! I am an idiot. I have gotten myself such a bad situation right here. Alright. D-winch! We're free! I found a new route. This is not a route at all. I made a new route. Oh my goodness, it's just a cliff. I'm just driving along. Suddenly there's a cliff. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Right, let's go to the right here. So now we're on the road again. Ooh, that was like some suspension flex right there. And we're just gonna drive along this thing for a bit. Can I look at the camera a little bit lower? I don't know how to work the camera with the controller. That is one thing that I gotta figure out, is how to work the camera properly with the controller. I can do it with the mouse, no problem, but the controller just, I don't know what I'm doing. Where are we on the map anyways? So we've driven a pretty good distance. This is a large map. Were the other maps this large? This one feels larger than the other ones. Alright, we need to find a location I want to head to. And actually, let's head over here where we can unlock other vehicles. So that means, yeah, all this driving we were doing, completely useless. In fact, we might want to just go back to home. I mean, that way, I don't have to do all the driving all over again. This one doesn't have any of the fancy features the other one had, but hopefully it'll work. Actually, I should set the GPS. I almost forgot to do that. Now, how do we set a GPS? That's a good question. You click things. There we go. That was easy enough. Hey, we're already stuck. And actually, there's another ABC123 right there. And although this thing is unstuck, I don't care. We're going to hop into the map. And then I just got to choose to drive the A469. You know, I like the ABC123. It's easier for me to remember because I'm very simple-minded. And we can differential lock and all-wheel drive. Away we go. Oh, did I just see the other truck move a little bit right there? Like, is it still running? And one of the lights are off. It is running. You can hear it. And I think we go to the left, but I don't see the line. No, actually, we go to the right. For some reason, going to the right didn't seem right, but that's the way to go. Same way we were going before. If only I didn't go and take that detour, we probably could have got to the vehicle we're going to really easily. Oh, come on. The first one got through here. I know you can. No winch needed. There you go. Just need to get some traction. I'm kind of curious what the first game that did something like this was, where you had the terrain get changed when you're driving over it. Like, I know before Spintires, there was a rally racing game called Sega Rally that actually had something similar, but that was still a pretty modern game. Like, I'm curious, in the PlayStation 1 era, were there any games that were actually able to pull something like this off? Probably not as good as Spintires does it, that's for sure, but just like a rudimentary implementation that was acceptable for the time period. Something I gotta look up someday. But right now, we're gonna go find that vehicle. I don't know if it's a new or an old one, unfortunately, because I didn't pay attention to the name. That, and I don't really know the vehicles from Spintires that well, because just those names do not stick in your head well. You don't just remember, oh yes, the A469, that's what that is. It's like a code name. Then I gotta decipher it in my head, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll remember, oh yeah, that's the Jeep-looking one. Like, if it was just called Jeep-looking vehicle, I'd know exactly which one it is, because that's so simple. And then if they have the other ones called, like, thing that looks like it should be carrying nukes, I would know which one that is, too. And apparently we got a little bit of damage driving too recklessly through here. I'll try not to do that again, as I just did it again. You know what? I'm a man on a mission. Who cares about damage? We gotta go find this vehicle. We should almost be there. We've been driving for a pretty good distance, so it's 350 meters. And I want to say it was just a little bit over 300 meters away. And there it is, there it is, there it is. Ooh, that's an interesting looking one. It's different than the ones I've driven so far. I can't remember if a B66 is new or not. It honked at me! I'll honk back. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get into the B66. We'll not even stop the engine, just change truck. Now, I'm pretty sure I recognize this vehicle. I'm gonna say it's not a new one, just going off of a guess. So don't quote me on that. And this one's interesting. The differential's always locked. All-wheel drive isn't always enabled, unless I'm the driver, in which case, yeah, it's always enabled. I need my all-wheel drive to get me through the dirt because I'm not a good off-roader. But I have fun doing it at least. Just cruising on through everything like a complete idiot. Like, hey, look, a river. Let's try to go straight through it. Hopefully it's not too deep. Oh, we got this. Come on, accelerate. This is going even better than the last time I tried to go in the water. And I actually mean that. And look how clean the tires are just for like 2 seconds until I go right back into the mud and make them filthy. They're so pristine. And well, actually, they're still pretty clean right now because we're not hitting mud. We're just going through the sand, which doesn't collect on the tires nearly as fast as the mud does. And I like this route we're driving where it's just like, drive straight. Don't care what's in the way. Drive straight. All right, here's a route. We'll go to the route for a little bit. And then when I see something interesting, we're just going to drive off the route. And we're probably going to be nearing the end of this video soon. Now, if you guys are interested, we can do more videos for this game when it actually comes out. Because you may have noticed in the title screen, it's actually a preview version. It's not the finalized version. And what I'm getting at here is this has been actually a sponsored video because they contacted me and said, hey, you did some videos for Spintires. You want to do a video for Spintires MudRunner? And I'm like, of course I do. And that's what led to the creation of this video. And now we're going to really test this thing. We're going to drive straight ahead into whatever that is. It looks like this really dirty, muggy area that's probably going to get us stuck real easily. Like, there's so many trees. There's water. We're all tipping all over the place. Can we even fit through these trees? That's a tight fit right here. Can we do it? Oh, well, we can't fit. But we can't just say, out of the way, trees. We plow it over. This is a big, heavy beast. You can plow these trees down nice and easy. So I don't know if we'll actually get stuck anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the video anyways. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.